Now, staying in Parliament, we're learning today from the Intelligence Committee meeting that hundreds of Syrians have recently applied for refugee status here in Korea. Our other parliamentary correspondent Park Ji-won has more.
Korea's National Spy Agency reported to the Parliament's Intelligence Committee meeting Wednesday that 200 Syrians have arrived in Korea this year alone, and they are currently waiting to obtain a refugee status. As the meeting took place behind closed doors, the information was revealed by lawmakers who attended the session.
Out of the 200 Syrians, 135 of them are allowed to stay in Korea, but not permanently, and they need to go through more screenings. The other 65 are still waiting at the airport.
According to the Korea Immigration Service, over 800 Syrians have applied for refugee status in Korea since 1994, and 631 of them, or about 74%, have been granted residency status for humanitarian reasons. But only 3 Syrians were officially given refugee status in Korea. This partially shows how extremely difficult it is to be recognized as a refugee in Korea. While the number of applicants seeking refugee status in Korea has exponentially increased over recent years, Korea's refugee acceptance rate remains at some 4%.
South Korea's refugee acceptance rate is about 4%, so compared to the global average of 38%, it's still low. But within Asia, compared to other advanced countries in Asia, its recognition rate is relatively high.
Refugee experts in Korea add that the Korean government's strict stance on refugee acceptance could be more flexible with the enactment of its own refugee law in the nation starting 2013 and the government's participation in international refugee resettlement programs from this year. Park Ji-won, Arirang News.